Shalom and good day all, this is Tehillim29 back again for another DC comic book review, and in this we have got 4 stories in one comic, and as you can see here for this DC comic review, it is for Shadow War Zone. And of course we've got just a couple of tales, and I've got 2 separate covers. I've got the main cover and one of the variants, which I actually really liked. So for the cover rating for both of them, for the first one on the left I gave an 8 out of 10, and for the second one on the right I also gave an 8 out of 10. Now I'll show you some of the art internally connected in relation to all 4 of the stories. And then after that, I will come down and give both the story and art review. I'm not going to be able to give you a quick summary of what happened, so this is going to be a pretty quick review. Now, this is some art around the first story, to which this story centers around Black Canary and Angel Breaker. I will give just a quick synopsis. These two end up meeting up on the road. There's a bit of a background between them, and of course, fight breaks out as Dinah is trying to make her way and find out what the hell is happening with Deathstroke. I'll now move to some art in relation to the second story. Now this is some art around the second story where it centers around a young Talia. I don't think it was really necessary. And of course one of her friends called a mole. Some quick art and story in relation to the third story that's in this, which centers around Ghostmaker and Clown Hunter. Could someone kill them off already? I understand that there's an annual, but could someone kill them off already? Seeing that they've already done it with Respawn, why not do it with these two? Alright, last but not least, let's move towards the last. Alright, with this one centering around Gotham, and of course Harley Quinzel, who definitely needs to die again. No bloody joke. So she can come back and be a villain once again. Of course, we've got a fair amount of art in this, and of course it revolves around Harley taking down the Demon's Head ninjas in Gotham. Yeah, pretty boring, I must admit, and it wasn't really necessary. So now here is the fun part, and that is the rating of both the art and the story of each of the stories. For the first story, I gave a 7 out of 10, as well as for the art. I really enjoyed what was happening there. For story 2, I gave a 6.5, but the art a 6. I wouldn't call it a super strong story. I don't think it was really necessary, but it really did somewhat drag the story down a bit in regards to what's happening in regards to the Shadow War, and it felt like it did nothing. Moving into the third one, revolving around Ghostmaker and Clown Hunter. Pity that they didn't die in the issue, to which I gave the story a 6.5 out of 10, and the art also a 6 out of 10. Moving into the last story, which revolves around Harley Quinn, I gave a 5 out of 10 for the story and a 4 for the art. Well, until then, let's keep it colourful and have yourself an awesome day.